Patricia is driving her car. Up ahead, she sees a wall. She eases on the brakes and comes to a gentle halt. That was easy.
The way we live now contributes to climate change. We got used to a really nice way of living where we can do things without thinking about them or their effect on the planet. But actually, all our actions have consequences.
Being a member of WI has made me much better informed about climate change and about the issues that we face, and particularly what we're able to do to counteract some of the problems.
Combating climate change actually comes down to thinking a bit about the way we live and what makes us happy. Does conspicuous consumption really make us happy? Do we really want to go shopping every weekend for new stuff that we don't really want? Do we really need to take the car for the 2-mile journey down to the shop? Could we get the bike out and actually get fitter?
Now, what are we doing? My son Elliot, who's 3, it's his weekly job to take the kitchen scraps from the caddy to the wormery in the garden with his father, and they add the new food there and mix it around and just check that the worms are happy and doing their job. So that happens each weekend, and Elliot is also very confident about what rubbish goes in the bin and what we recycle into our pink bag. And he's quite familiar with the term reduce, reuse and recycle. There's a slug. Anything in there?
What's there?
Yeah, there's some.
I think there are 2 really important elements in building houses like this, and one is to reduce consumption. So you have really thick walls full of insulation, you have high-spec windows, you have insulated roof, so that the energy the house needs is very limited. And then you have ways of providing that energy through renewable sources. So we've tried to balance the inputs and the outputs in this new house.
The WI have been creating eco-teams. I was delighted to be able to be involved in this and have created an eco-team in our village. We had an assembly at the school, and the school were very responsive. We were amazed how aware of the situation and how knowledgeable the children were. In the future, we want to work very much with the school and the village to help everyone. We are a community, a small village, and being that, it's very important to work together and very much easier than in large towns.
People may not be able to do everything. Living in the flat that I do, I can't change my windows because it's listed, so I can't have double glazing. But I live in central London, so I'm lucky that I can walk to almost every amenity that I need. I barely ever have to use the car. So everyone should just work with the hand that they're dealt.
I love being a member of the WI because it is educating me about issues that I was aware of, but perhaps I didn't have that much information about.
People get really concerned and they say that if China's opening a couple of power stations a week and putting loads more CO2 into the atmosphere, then what can they do? Now, we can't stop other countries developing. We can't deny them what we've got. We have to, if anything, help them to develop in a more environmentally friendly way and share the environmental knowledge that is around so that we can all live better.
It is much easier to stick to the way that you've always done things. But when you actually are encouraged and try a small change, you actually realise how easy it was and why didn't you do it in the first place.
People say what they do is only a drop in the ocean, but the ocean's made up of drops and each of those drops matter, so everybody's small individual actions contribute to a much greater whole.